What's going on, everybody? Big D coming at you. We got a great show tonight. Tonight's a charity show, and I'm excited about the show. And so, really, let's. Well, I'm getting some feedback here. Happy to have my guest on. Operates an amazing charity there that helps our men and women in the armed forces get to enjoy some of these deliciousness, a little taste of home while they're away and deployed out there. I'm not going to plug any of my advertisers and sponsors tonight. I don't see a need to do it. You know, go take care of Shaun and Stogies for Servicemen. You can see down on the scroll down here. I got everything. If you would like to make a donation, every little bit helps take care of all the administration fees, the shipping, the taxes, the fees. So if you want to, it's all down there. And if you're in the if you want to click down in the description, I have all of that same information down there as well. And if you're interested in wanting to donate cigars, if you have an abundance or you want on that, send an email there to Stogies for Servicemen, and they can get you the address to where you can send off some of those delicious fermented dead plant matter for our members of the military to enjoy. Let's hear. Oh, Mr. Hermit in house. Good to see you, Mr. Hermit. Glad you're here. Troy, what's going on, brother? Glad to see you there. Joe Ash, always a pleasure, brother. Glad to see you as well. So I'm going to bring on our guest tonight, Shaun Moran. He is in charge of Stogies for Servicemen, and he's going to let you know, if you already don't know about it, he's going to tell you all about the organization and the charity. Shaun, welcome, brother.
Thank you, bud. It's good to be here. Good to be here. Well, if anybody doesn't know who I am, and probably a lot of people don't, I'm Shaun. I run Stogies for Servicemen. I've got a board of all military men. Brian, my hermit life, is on here right now. Doc Holden, Chris, CBW, Bernie from Be Nice. They're all part of my board. Basically, I started this going back. I'm on my 6th year now. First 2 years was struggling just to get people to trust me. Buying a lot of stuff on my own for the most part, just getting out what I could. And what I do differently, and everybody says, well, CFW does this and you do this. The big difference to me is CFW is a great company. They hit a lot of people. The big difference for me is I do it on a personal level. My boxes, when guys reach out to me, I find out what kind of candy they like, what kind of snacks they like. I pack toiletries, I pack cigars, obviously. A lot of the companies will donate T-shirts and hats. I'll throw those in as well. And we try and make it a really good, fun box other than just cigars. And it's a personal box to one person, not a group of people. So that's where I tend to do things differently, and I try to keep it on a personal level as much as possible. And that's basically me in a nutshell.
I love it. I think that's great that it's personal, that it's really just these care packages going out to members of the military who are really reaching out to you, who want to get something, and not kind of like some of the other organizations. All great, all doing a great job in helping out our men and women in the military, but it's just kind of all lumped together, and a lot of the stuff ends up going higher up into the ranks instead of to really the people who would enjoy it far more.
And that's the whole reason this whole thing started, is because I had my brother-in-law is a 20-year Air Force vet. He smoked cigars back in the day. He doesn't anymore because of health issues from being deployed. But when he did, he'd come home, we'd talk about certain things. And I asked, we would smoke cigars together, and I would send him care packages, our family would, and I would throw cigars in for him and stuff. And, because it's difficult for them to get a cigar off base. They don't like them to do it because a lot of times they can be laced with stuff. So a lot of, when they're in certain areas of the world, they can't go shopping for cigars. They got to get whatever's in the store on base, and usually that's not very good. Or a company like CFW sends 5,000, 20,000 cigars, and the general takes what he wants, and the majors and colonels, and then by the time it gets to the guy on the floor, he's getting the Swisher Sweets. So yeah, that's a big reason why I started to do it, is to get the better sticks in the hands of the guys that are on the ground.
I agree, and I think a lot of people who are out there watching, and whether you served in the military or not, have had somebody in your family be in the military, be deployed, and I can tell you that these little things from home mean so much to somebody who's away from home, that's far away. My grandfather served 25 years in the Army Air Force and was a bomber in the Pacific Theater in World War II. My cousin was infantry in the Marines during Desert Storm. So I've kind of seen a lot of firsthand and gotten a lot of talk firsthand from more so my cousin, because my grandpa,
right?
My grandpa died, when I was way young, but I've heard the stories, and I've read. My cousin, she put together my grandpa's diary from World War II. It's just everything that happened, and the one thing reading through that diary was she made it into a book. The one thing that stayed, those things that he was missing from home.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing, the little stuff, and how much of a small world it is, because a buddy of mine, last fall, his son was in an accident here in Michigan, and the police officer that showed up on the scene was checking on his son before my buddy got there, and noticed that there was some cigars that my buddy served, and there were some cigars on the from us to him when he was deployed, and on the front seat in his little travel humidor, and it says Stogies for Servicemen and Caldwell cigars. And the officer said, "I've only been with the West Bloomfield Police Department for 3 months. I just got back, and they sent me a box." And so evidently I sent him a box as well when he was serving. So, and they got into a huge conversation, and he ended up calling me from the accident, and the officer talked to me for a few minutes, and it was just great. I mean, it was just an emotional thing, just to touch base with somebody that you sent something to, and they tell you about being able to share with their buddies, and he's like, "You sent me everything I wanted. Deck cards. You sent me the beef jerky I like. You sent me Twizzlers. Exactly what I asked for." And I said, "That's what we try and do."
We got the chat popping again tonight, man. You guys rock it every week for me, man. I appreciate all you guys showing up with all your love in the comment section out there. Reaching out to brands, do you get a good reception from brands when you reach out to them, or do you kind of get shut down? Like, "Oh no, we've already done all our charity work for the year. Sorry."
I've found that my niche is boutique brands, because all of the big names have already helped out CFW, and they continue to help out CFW. So my niche is to go after the smaller companies, and that's tough because they don't have a lot of money to donate cigars. So you're kind of limited, but you do with it what you can. As far as reception goes, they either answer me and we talk, and they get my background and hear my story, and they decide to help, or they don't even acknowledge the message I sent them. You take it as it goes. Like I said, I'm going on. This is my 6th year. I've kind of grown a thick skin. My knees are all chafed over, and from bending a knee to everybody and begging for help, and I take the no's with the yeses. So
Yeah, I get it. What brands have been very receptive in wanting to help out in or
well,
donate?
amazing. Robert Caldwell was the very first person to ever take a chance on me 4 years ago. Um, he immediately responded to me. We immediately talked about his family, talked about what I was doing. Started helping me out right away, and has sponsored me every year with cigars whenever he can. So Caldwell Cigars is huge. This last year, Tempeno, um, Toro works really hard with me. Founder Cigars, um, uh, Fuerte Libre, Greg, Belladama. These are all just amazing people that are part of our group. That just we Zoom with them, we talk to them. That my board's on the Zoom with them. So yeah, they very responsive, and a lot of military owned, or at least military working for them, that they
That's
understand what we're trying to do.
Yeah, like Manny just said there, worst they could say is no.
Yeah, and I
And
take it. So and my message back to them usually is, well, if something frees up, then you think about me. I won't bug you, but if you think about us and something frees up, please reach out. And I leave it there. I try not to bug them. I try not to. Now the companies that have helped me, they're going to tell you he does bug us. because they have helped, and they have been there, and they have filled in some gaps where I've needed cigars, and I've been asked this question, what percentage of money or cigars and everything goes towards what you do, and the real answer is about 140%, because 40% is on me above the 100% that comes in. Every penny, every cigar goes out. I don't smoke any cigars that come in. I log everything in. Everything goes out. Every penny that comes in goes towards shipping or buying the stuff. I have receipts. So, and then above and beyond that, I send more packages than I have stuff for. So I end up buying a lot of stuff and paying postage out of my pocket. So,
yeah, man, that's fantastic, man. That's one reason why we're here. Those of you watching, please, if you got a couple bucks you spare, right here on the scroll, I got every way you can donate right there. The financial donations help out a lot. Like you said, with the shipping costs, the administration fees, taxes, everything. That helps out a lot. If you got cigars you would like to donate, there's the email address. It's scrolling right now. We're scrolling right now. You can shoot an email on how you can donate some cigars out there. So if anybody can donate, and this is a show about trying to really help out a great organization that I really like, because they make it personal. It's personal for each and every one of the members of the military who are reaching out, just want a little something from home. And so I really, really hope that those of you watching, you got the opportunity to really understand what it is that they do out there, which is, it's not scrolling for you. You may need to back out, Manny, and then come back in again if it's not scrolling. But also down in the description, if you click on the description, you close the chat and then go into the description. I have all that same information posted in the description there as well for you, Manny. So you can always find that in there. And if you're watching on Facebook, same thing. LinkedIn, same thing. I got everything posted everywhere to try and help out, man. I think it's what you do is fantastic, and that's one reason why I've been drawn to what you do within your organization.
I appreciate it, brother. I really do. And I gotta give Hermit. You're right. I got there a couple I missed there. Vincenti blends last year. I don't know if you know their cigar well or not, but their cigars
I'm yes, they're very yes, they're $60.
right.
Yeah.
He donated 200 cigars to me
Oh
at that
wow.
price point, which it was staggering. Um,
Wow.
yeah, at that price point, and to donate 200 cigars is huge. I mean, that was huge. Nova Cigar and Veteran Fashion. I got to give them a big shout out. Veterans Fashion. If you look them up on Instagram, they're completely military owned. The way her husband's still deployed, and she's at home with the fashion end of it for Veterans Fashion. They donate shirts and stuff to me, which is amazing. So
That's so cool. So part of what I do in the media, big J journalism here. Uh, Little Birdie told me you've got a charity collaboration stick coming out with a brand. Now I don't know how much can be said, but they're
well,
they're they're a pretty big brand. They're a pretty big brand in the boutique community, and they're very big on working with other organizations with in their charities.
you know, I don't know what I could say because they really haven't put a gag on me out about it. And so I don't know if I should just put it out there or let them do it, but what's happening is a very, very amazing boutique company that, without giving them away, has the most unique cigar bands, uh, in the industry. In the industry, to me, I think their bands are amazing. Their cigars are amazing, and these guys are very cool to work with. Um, Down to earth, and what they're doing is they're doing a 5-pack, and the 4 of them will have their band on it, and the 5th one they grabbed my logo, and my logo is going to be on the 5th one. And from there, I'm not sure where it's going to break down for financially or cigars to us, but they want to work something out with me for this year. So, and I know they're
I
only going
saw the
to,
band, and the band's awesome.
yeah,
The band is awesome. Out there. I was I was super excited when I found out that information, and then doing my job as a journalist here, digging down deep and getting to the root of the answers and reaching out for people. You know,
and if you go to right now, Toro Cigars, if you go to toros.com or their online store, they are donating $1 for every cigar sold in the month of February to us. So every cigar they sell, they're donating one cigar, $1 to us.
that's awesome.
So yeah, go to Toros and buy cigars. There's different brands on there, and it helps the cause.
That's awesome, man. I think that you've really, I think what you do has touched a lot of people in the industry, whether they're military or not, and a lot out there, just because you're trying to make something personal for those men and women that are sacrificing their life for me to enjoy this. You know, the already underappreciated by a lot of countries and our own government. But I think knowing that there are good people out there like you that are really wanting to show them, man, you're loved. You're loved is great.
And it's just personal to me. Um, I couldn't do anything that I do without everybody helping out. And I'm basically the guy that packs the boxes and goes to the post office. Um, yeah, I do spend a lot of time talking to people, but um, it's all the companies that help out, all the my board that help out, that give me ideas. Um, couldn't do it without them. That's for sure.
Yeah, and it's nice to see. I mean, based upon what I'm seeing in the chat here, it really looks like you have a big fan base between Hermit, who's on part of your board, and Manny and John and Rose Avila, Smoke and JC out there, that they're big fans of what you do as well. So, that's awesome.
Well, as you know, this is just a tight knit community, and it's big but small. Everybody knows what everybody's doing. If you're in the community at all and you're out there and you're trying to get, and you're trying to get things done, everybody knows your business. Everybody knows what you're doing. Everybody has a comment about it, and I'm glad that after, in my 6th year, that I have no negativity. Everything's been positive. Everything's grown, and this every year I've gotten more packages out, and that's where I'm headed.
Hi from the west coast of Canada.
Nice.
Hi, Mike. Glad you made it. Good to see you. From Canada.
I didn't think they were allowed to be on our show if they're from Canada. What the heck?
I know. No, thought Canada's banned you from doing anything fun.
Yeah, jeez.
I know. From what I see on the news, fun? Ooh, whoa. We got to stop that.
And you got to be woke.
That's right.
If you're not woke, you can't live here.
Glad you're here, even though Canada's not a real country anyway. Joking, man. I love our friends in Canada.
Whenever we talk about that, I always go back to the South Park movie.
Yes.
I guess I'm old, but yeah. All I hear is that South Park song in my head.
Blame Canada. Thank you.
Love you.
Yeah, we love you. We
love you. We really do. You're the younger stepbrother we always hated.
That's right. Look, as I look at it, they're a Down syndrome brother to the north.
Well, some of our states are going that way too, though.
Yeah. Well, most of them are kind of near there anyway. So.
So what else do you have? What other questions people have for me? Knock me out.
Oh my God! Well, Manny's wife just booked a Disney trip, so out there. So Manny's going to come back woke from his Disney adventure out there. So good for you, Manny.
But at least he'll get to wear his thong.
That's right. So you got that. Well. Oh, John and Rose are from Canada too. Oh, okay. We got two Canadians in here tonight. Oh, we're setting records up there. No, look, I love Canada. It used to be one of my favorite places to go and hang out and visit. But I haven't been there in years. I probably wouldn't, I doubt I'd come back anytime soon. But yeah, I do agree with you on that. But, is what it is on there. Anybody got any questions in the chat for our guest tonight? He's here to answer your questions. I'm here to be like the government and get into your wallet and make you go over here on the scroll. That's right. And donate. That's what I'm here for. Consider me the government, and your tax bill is due. So we take CashApp. There it is. There's the CashApp scrolling. Oh, there's PayPal. Send that as a friends and family gift so he doesn't have to pay fees on that, all right? And then there's the Venmo. There you go. Yes.
And I stress this to everybody. If you're donating cigars, don't feel like you got to donate 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cigars. If everybody that follows Stogies for Servicemen would send me one cigar, that would take care of, half a year. It doesn't take 100 cigars to make a difference. Send me one, and send me the one you don't like. These guys love to smoke anything they can get a hold of. So, obviously we want to send good cigars and stuff they want. But
No
if you got an extra one
quorums,
sitting
people.
around,
No quorums. We got a question coming in here. Shaun, how many letter replies do you get from recipients?
After I send out the box or before?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Because I do get emails and letters, and the companies I work with sometimes they get asked for cigars from servicemen that are deployed, so they'll put them on to me. As far as let's go with, say, after the cigars are sent out, I would say 30% will reach back out to me and give a thank you and a letter, and send pictures, which is up from where I first started. It was maybe like 1 out of 20 that would do that. But you got to remember, guys, that these guys and gals are deployed. They're, a lot of times they don't have access to much to get a hold of everybody, depending on where they're at. And a lot of times they can't take pictures of where they're at either. So I don't expect it. I ask for it, because it's nice to share that with the companies that helped me out, to be able to share those back with them. So yeah, it doesn't happen always, but it would be nice.
Yeah, I like I get.
But that's not what
I'm sure there's an appreciation out on that. Whether they can whether they have the ability to reach out or not. I think that there's that.
Yeah, I don't look into it any other way than that's not what I sent it for. So, I don't, it's nice to receive it back, but that's not what I sent the package for. That's just not who I am.
Now, outside of cigars, what's the biggest request that you get?
Decks of cards.
Decks of cards.
So what I did is I hooked up with a company online that makes decks of cards, and they gave me a discount, and I buy my own decks of cards with my logo on them now. So I usually order about 200 to 250 decks a year, and send those out in each box that I send out. So,
well, now we got 3 Canadians in the house.
Oh no!
Oh my God! It is. We're being invaded. All right, we're gonna have to go Texas on this and put up a giant wall. Oh my God! Welcome, Ricky. Glad to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. And again, everybody, I'm here to promote them tonight. This nothing to do with me. You don't need to go. I'm not promoting any of my advertisers or sponsors tonight. But I am here to make you guys get into your wallet and donate a couple bucks. On the scrolling screen right now, on the scroll, that's every way you can donate. And if you want to email about questions about donating cigars, the email's there. Also in the description, I've got all that same information in the description. If you click on it, you have all of that there. I know I'm being invaded by Canada tonight. What did I do wrong in my life this last week to have Canada invade me? But I do gotta say, hold on, I gotta go grab this because this goes along with for donation.
And while he's off, if anybody wants to, you could DM me also at Stogies for Servicemen on Instagram. I do read. I respond fairly quickly. So
okay, all right. So as we all know, one of my product sponsors is Xifie. and I told them I was having you on, and wanted to have something for a giveaway. So we'll give it a few days, but Shaun just needs to tell me whoever donated the most money. Xifie is donating this 5-piece humidor set.
Wow.
To whomever donated the most money.
That's awesome. I'll let you know
On that. So that is here for you guys. So, go donate. And then Shaun just needs to tell me who it is, and then I'll hit you up. But yes, a nice 5-piece humidor set. Has glycol in it, a humidifier, a cutter, a stand, an ashtray in it. This thing, 5-piece set, man.
Smoke by Ash. Was that you just sent something?
Oh wow!
We got our first money sent in.
There you
Smoke
go.
by Ash, and that's a $10 donation from Smoke by Ash. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe.
Who can do better?
Who can do better? Yeah, who can do better?
That's a really nice little 3-piece humidor set for $10. Who can do better?
Look at this. It's got a hydrometer on the front. Man, look at this. It's nice. This thing is nice. I asked them just to send me a lighter over. I was going to give away a lighter, and they sent this over.
Ash, no, don't worry about it, brother. Every penny helps. Don't ever apologize for sending something.
So there you go. Look at the nice spacious on that humidor. Joe, man, that is awesome.
Thank you so much.
Are you going to be out at PCA, Joe? Yeah, so just something here for you all to think about. Give it a few days. Some people may watch this replay, and this will also get thrown up on a replay on Rumble, so a different crew will get to watch and see this. All right, Joe. Joe, I'll take care of you at PCA, my friend. I'll bring you some stuff.
That lighter that you sent me, Daniel, went out in the last set of boxes that I sent out last weekend. So hopefully, one individual is going to get a really nice lighter from you. I use vintage lighters most of the time, and they send me old school lighters done today, and then I'll send those out in packages. But Xifie has got some really nice stuff to send out. So,
oh yeah, my house is full of lighters. I got so many lighters in the house. Joe, I will buy you a drink. No doubt about it. I'll buy you a drink. As long as it is something delicious, or if it's non-alcoholic, must be a Coca-Cola branded drink.
It can be anything as long as it's Coca-Cola and non-alcoholic. There you go.
I'll buy him an alcoholic drink.
I'm a Mountain Dew guy. So
oh no.
Have been for my whole life.
Well, now I'm keeping the humidor.
Well, I was brought up on it because my uncle was very close to us, and he worked for Pepsi for 50 years. So every get together, every family get together, birthday, everything, he always supplied the drinks, and so Mountain Dew is the one that we got.
Wow, that's great, Joe. You're a rock star, man. Look at that. Yeah. See, doesn't take much. Just y'all just help support a good cause and a great charity. And I know some of you guys out there. If you don't have the money, that's okay, man. I'm not begging you, but I am going to start acting like the government, and I may have to peel your wallet out of your back pocket.
And really, truly understand, guys, that these things that when they get a package when they're away for 6-9 months and they get a package from home, um, it means a lot to these guys and gals. I mean, just a lot. No matter what you have in it, no matter what you send them, it just means a lot to get something from home, to let them know that somebody's thinking about them. So, if you have an opportunity to help, help. If you can't, it's totally understandable.
Yeah.
But remember, these guys and gals protect us.
Don't make me have to play the guilt card with all of you guys to get you to open up the wallet there. Don't make me have to question your loyalty to America. So yeah.
We just had that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that the lighter went out, and I hope whomever gets the lighter enjoys it. I'm glad. I was glad to be able to help, and I got more. So I will definitely keep you in mind in shipping out more lighters to you as I accumulate them.
It's appreciated, brother. It's appreciated. All right, so we got Brian. Hermit, was that you?
Let's see. Brother Troy, very proud of what both of you men are doing for the men and women of the military. My dad was in the Navy during Vietnam War. He passed away from 7 years ago from Agent Orange. Sorry to hear that, Brother Troy. Look, I love our country and I love our men and women that volunteer to sacrifice their lives for me. They don't know me, but they're willing to do that to keep me protected and safe. And coming from a military family myself, I just feel that as an American, I have an obligation to help as much as I can these men and women to try and just give them a little bit of normalcy from home back into their lives.
Well, a little update. Brian just donated $25, which upped the ante. And then right behind him, John donated $50.
Whoa! So,
yeah.
All right, so John.
John got in there with a 50 to outdo Brian.
There you go. All right, John. This is what's at stake. This gorgeous Humidor, which was donated by my accessory sponsor, Xifie. It's a 5-piece Humidor set. It's got the hydrometer on the front. It comes with a humidifier, glycol, a stand, a cutter, and an ashtray.
Thank you, Troy.
So there you go. Beautiful. This Humidor is gorgeous. So a nice glass front on it. So definitely will make a nice piece to sit on your desk while you enjoy a cigar. You can stare at it and know that you helped a soldier out today. There you go. Oh, Troy, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so if you want to donate cigars out there, the email is scrolling right now, stogiesforservicemen@gmail.com. Just shoot them an email, and Shaun will get back to you with everything you need to know for sending out cigars. He'll get that all taken care of. So shoot him an email. And again, in the description, if you're watching on Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube, down in the description, everything that's on the scroll is also down in the description. So it's all there. And if you're watching the replay over on Rumble here on Wednesday morning, same thing. Everything's down in the description for you too. So
we have a new leader. We have a new leader, Jacob. Jacob, $100.
Whoa, Jacob. Wow.
Jacob is in with the big donation. Thank you, sir.
Wow. Thank you, Jacob. That's awesome.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool, man. Matt, wow. Jacob. All right, we got a new leader at $100. 100 bills. Wow. Jacob, that's awesome. Thank you.
That's
Keep
going to
the
go over
donations,
great,
even if you can't meet meet the donation. You can't make $100. $10, $5.
Yeah, $5.
Every little bit goes to help, and all of that goes to the expense of shipping, the expense of fees, the expense of taxes, expense of it. That all goes to pay for getting everything out to the soldiers.
Yeah, when I first got into this, I never really thought about the consequence of shipping, but holy cow. Now that I'm shipping out, hundreds of boxes a year, they're $16 a box. I mean, that's the best I can do with it. And it's just, it's expensive, guys. It gets expensive. It's crazy. So.
Yeah. Well, and we've got to trust our government to deliver that package safe.
Yeah. And then depending where they are, I get this question too: how long does it take to get a package to someone? If they're in a non-combative zone like Japan or South Africa or
Europe,
a few other places, Germany, it usually takes about 10 days. If they're in combat area, like I just sent out to 18 guys and 2 women in Iraq, Iran area, and they probably won't receive it for 3 to 4 weeks. So
I see there. Jack there says, "Thank you for what you do. I was once forward deployed. Anything that came in was freaking so much appreciated. Let us not forget the guys and gals deployed." Yes, sir. Yes,
thank
sir.
you, Jack. Thank you for your service, brother.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for the service. Yeah. Wow. We got multiple conversations going on in the chat at the moment. I see. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. You guys are good. Yeah, I think it's I love what you do, man. I'm glad that I can be a vessel to get the name of your Stogies for Servicemen out to people out there. And I really hope that people watch this replay.
Since I've started doing this, and please, take this. Your one show has been the one that I've watched several times on Instagram. You see me pop in a lot and watch, and you're the one show that I've always wanted to be on, and I'm so thankful that you finally had an opportunity to get me in and get me on your show, because I respect the hell out of what you do too.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm just a dope who enjoys cigars and talking about cigars and all the and putting up nonsense and chicanery out there. Oh, hermit. I'm all right with the side chat going on. You guys you're making me laugh. You guys are funny.
Who's wearing the sundress? Ricky, who's wearing the sundress?
Yeah, I love it. I am not cigar royalty, man.
Cigar royalty.
I am not.
He gets all the hottest women on his show.
Well, I mean, what woman couldn't say no to this? Well, a lot of them have actually, but
that's like, hey, old fat guy here,
Yeah.
You're the one show I'd stay up late for. I ask Herm. I'm in bed at this time. I'm usually in bed with the lights off, and we'll go on a Zoom, and they can't even see me because it's dark in the room, and I'll talk to them from laying with the head on the pillow. But for your show, I stayed up because it meant a lot to be on here.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, man. I really do. I really want to, I want to give back to our military members out there, and getting your name out there, getting the organization out there. And if you are if you are an active duty member of the military right now watching this, and you're like a little piece of homemade hit, well, your camera goes this way. Hit him up, because he's here to help you and try and give you a little bit of America while you're away.
Arturo from Nicaragua.
What's going on there, Arturo? Greetings from Esteli. Pleasure, man. Let's see. Shaun is the king of the dark Zoom meeting. Yeah, there
Yeah, they don't ever see me. I just talk. And that's part of who I am. I Daniel, when we first got in here tonight, before you opened up, I told you I'm not used to being on the camera. It's not what I do it for. So it's very unusual for me, and it's an uncomfortable position to be in. But I'm trying to get better at it.
Well, I don't know what happened to my chat. My chat got all screwed up. All right, well, whatever. It'll fix itself at some point. Hopefully, I don't miss it.
John. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm awake still too.
Oh, that's art from Segovia de Esteli. Oh, they make fantastic cigars.
Wow, nice.
Oh, they make fantastic cigars.
Art, hit me up. Hit my DM up on Instagram, please. Maybe we can work out some help.
Segovia de Esteli. You'll need a bunch of these smoking their cigars. Yeah. Art, glad to see you, brother. You still down in Esteli? Wow. Yeah. Love is fantastic. He makes such fantastic cigars. Oh,
I think it's in the information, Arturo. It's at Stogies for Servicemen. One word. Look me up, brother.
Yeah. Art, in the description, I've got links to everything Stogies for Servicemen in the description, so you can easy click on that, man.
Thank you.
I try to make everything as easy as possible. Unless you're watching on LinkedIn, then you have to guess what links take you where. I don't know. I don't know. You take a guess.
Yeah, I have a hard time following that too.
I don't know. Just guess. Just start clicking the links. It'll take you to something. It'll get you something. May not be the one you're looking for. For sure, man. Art, you going to be out at PCA? That's right. Art, I'm gonna come see you. I'm gonna come see you, man. I gotta personally shake your hand for that amazing cigar that you made. That has blown my mind. That I'm now really thinking about, and it's getting my mouth all watery. Minder, highest donation gets this beautiful 5-piece humidor donated by my accessory sponsor, Xifie. So right now, $100 is the top donation that has been received in, and gorgeous humidor right here. That's the top. So who'd you say was top? John was the top?
I believe so. Hold on. Jacob. Oh, Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob is our top donator. So congratulations. There you go. Donate a box of Segovias. Well, for the highest bidder. Well, look, that's an even better giveaway than the humidor right there. Yeah. All right. So there we go. We got a new for the highest bidder, the highest donation tonight. Arturo from Segovia de Esteli is going to donate a box of Segovias to you.
Thank you, Brian. Yes, you can still donate $5, $10, whatever.
You can still donate.
Everything helps, guys.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And I'll put some other stuff together for some of the other higher donations that come in. That way, you don't have to feel left out. And I'll get a list I'll get a list from Shaun in a few days of all of the names of everybody who donated, and I'll put stuff together for people. I don't want to give away. Think that this is a donate to give away something, but I'll take care of some people out there. There we go. Man, he makes such good sticks, man. Ooh. Oh, I love them. Drool bucket worthy right there. You're going to need multiple drool buckets. And man, Arturo, so somebody had one of your sticks for the first time, and I said, you're gonna need a drool bucket when you smoke it. And they said, well, I've never heard anything about them. Somebody gifted me this. I go, trust, it will be the best cigar you've smoked in a long time. And she immediately said, all right, where do I get more of these? After 3 puffs, she was sold on it, just like I was. So,
You're doing something right, Arturo. You're killing it, brother.
Something right, man. Arturo. Master right there.
And that praise is coming from a guy who tests cigars for a living. I mean that's huge. I first there you go. And if anybody's looking at wanting to pick up Segovias, they have them over at Mardo Cigars. Perfect. Great spot to go. They're good people over at Mardo. And I want to thank everybody so far that's helped out. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you to everybody that's donated. Man, this is fantastic. Oh, man. Arturo, thank you, man. I cleaned my palate with CO2. Nice. Yeah. Sure, I do. Yep. Yes, I do. I just go in ahead. I hook up a regulator to a tank and turn it on and just let that ice cold gas just freeze my entire palate so it's cleansed. Oh, brother. Freaking hermit. Wow. So what else do you have coming down the pipeline with the organization? We're this year, because I grew enough last year with the main Air Force, Marines, Navy, Army. I've added deployed reservists to the list of people that I'm going to help. And then also anybody on our southern border that's deployed to the southern border. I understand, they can probably go get their own cigar, but it's a tension situation down there. And so I'm trying to help out them this year as well. So those are 2 things I'm adding this year to try and get more packages out to more people. Eventually I would like to add Coast Guard, and then, I've got big aspirations for Blue Line and Fire here in the U.S. But right now I'm small beans. I hit what I can in the military that are deployed, and eventually we'll get there. Yeah. All right, Arturo, for sure.
Since I'll be I'll be sure to let you know, and since I'll be seeing you in a month, it works out perfect. We can say I'll incur the shipping and cost expenses on that.
In case nobody's reading what Arturo wrote, anybody who donates a $250 plus will get a signed box by him for the cause. He will sign your box and send it to you. So anybody that donates $250 plus will get a signed box by Arturo.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh yeah, we don't. Yeah, Ash, we fully know that the northern border is worse than the southern border.
But we know how to keep you out. We just
Yes, yes, democracy keeps the Canadians at bay.
That's right.
Uh-huh. And that's right. And oh yeah, we don't like Anne Murray, and we don't like. You can have Celine Dion back. We don't want her. Yeah.
Years ago, you could have taken her back.
Yeah, could have been.
And Howie Mandel. You can keep Howie Mandel too.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. In fact, I don't even know if Canadians claim her because she's from that French side of Canada. You can slip on ice when you cross the border. I can do that too. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna start shipping back Canadian. You can also have Justin Bieber back. And Ryan Reynolds. We're just gonna start shipping Canadians back across the border. Howie lives in Cali and raises horse. Howie, I don't know who Howie is.
Howie Mandel.
Oh,
but he's from Canada, guys.
He is. Oh, now I can't get behind that. Sorry. But we're keeping Drake. All right, we're claiming him as our own, so you can't have him back.
And you can have a few American-born people too if you want them.
Yes. You know what? Everybody who says if Trump wins, they're moving to Canada. We're just going to ship them up there anyway.
That would be amazing.
That's right. You can't come back.
That's all right. Most of them are on that island list, anyways.
I started reading some of the documents in there, and it made me. Some of it I started laughing, especially with the stuff with some of the some of the people on there. I'm like, they did what? That's when you know you have too much money.
Yeah.
I think the Biebs is a U.S. citizen now, but we'll give him back. We'll take redneck preppy. Okay. Yeah. He's only a citizen by marriage. That can easily go away. We're more than happy to send his father-in-law up there. I mean, he may want to get up there to escape the murder charges.
Oh, man. This is taking a different route.
Guys, please make sure you donate to Stogies for Servicemen. We've got some great, nice donation. My accessory sponsor, Xifie, made a donation of this beautiful 5-piece humidor for this. And Arturo from Segovia de Esteli is going to donate a box of Segovias to the highest donator out there. And any donation of 250. donated between now and today through Friday, everybody who's donated, and then I'll make sure to reach out and contact everybody, or I'll put a post up if I don't know who you are by your government name.
Yeah, I'll let you know whoever does. So far, nothing new has come in. So, but I will let you know. I'll give you a new list.
Yeah, just make that list, and then I'll reach out to everybody individually. If I know you, if I don't know you, I'll put a post up there so you can contact me. You know, because some of you I don't know your government names. I just know you as crack smoker 123.
And if you want to donate cigars, please reach out to me on my email or on Instagram, and I will set you up with an address and where to send that to.
Right there. There's the email address. It's scrolling by. Stogies for Servicemen at gmail.com. Everything that's on the scroll screen is also on the is also down in the description. So if the scroll's going too fast for you, you can just click over to the video description, and everything's there for you. I made it as easy as possible.
You rock, brother. You rock. Took care of everything.
I'm trying my best, man. This is all about showcasing you.
No, showcasing Stogies for Servicemen. Not about me. You need a big case if you want to showcase me. It's a big case.
Showcasing the organization. From Jack here. Anyway, we could do a collab with service member tributes like Army engineers, MARSOC, CBs, PJs, etc. on cigar bands.
You're looking forward to cigar bands? I mean, I don't personally have a lot of cigar bands because everything gets sent out, but I'm sure if you reached out to certain companies, they'd be able to help you out.
There are a couple of companies out there that will make you bands, whether you have a cigar or not. But you can get them made if you've got a decal and everything or that you want to use. You can get that all set up through those companies. There's a few of them out there. Yeah, that's the other issue there. Great point there,
Yeah.
JC. A lot of those are trademarked through the government, so you'd really have to get permission from the military in order to put those logos on anything and sell it or give it away, because military's quite picky about those things.
You could do likenesses, military likenesses, a scene, but you can't use logos, their
That's right.
logo.
Instead of a CB, you could do a C praying mantis. All right, just saying. Instead of the Army engineers, you just get a regular picture of like a miner, and just put Army engineers. Yeah. See, there's probably ways around it, but yeah, JC, excellent point that you just brought up there, man. A lot of those are trademarked, trademarked. But the new logo will be out shortly, and new merch will be out shortly.
Trademarked. Stogies for Servicemen, trademarked.
There you go. Praying Mantis was an operation I'm just saying C Praying Mantis instead of CB, C Praying Mantis. I'm sure everything is. You'd have to go through I'm pretty sure if you went through a book of bugs, they've all been used by some sort of military op, or by a certain group of the military.
Yeah.
goes by the dung beetles. That's probably the guys who clean the porta potties.
Been a great group, guys. Thanks for being on with us.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Busted. I got you. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who's shown up tonight. I appreciate everybody who has donated. And again, since we got probably some new people watching, some of the price for the top donations out there. One, my accessory sponsor Xifie is donating this 5-piece humidor set. Okay, comes with a hydrometer, a humidifier, glycol, a cutter, a stand, and an ashtray. Very nice. I'll probably also throw in a lighter too to one of the higher donations. And Arturo from Segovia de Esteli, the highest donator, is going to get a box of Segovias, which I'll pick up in Vegas next month when I'm out there and I see Art. So that will go to the highest donator. I can't guarantee by the time I ship them out to you that it'll be a complete box, but it'll be a box.
It might be the box.
Yeah, maybe the box.
Yeah, we didn't promise cigars inside, just the box.
Just a box, yeah. And any donations over $250 will get a signed box from Arturo himself. So that's what's on the line right now. Our highest donation of the night is $100. So you don't have to make a big donation if all you got is $5. $5 goes a long way. You know, you don't need to think, man, I can't donate 100. Man, we're not asking you to donate a Benjamin. A Lincoln. That's all we're asking for. A Lincoln. What's going on, Kenneth? Good to see you, man. Yeah, every cent goes straight for the charity. Goes straight to the organization. Doesn't go to somebody's salary. Goes to pay for shipping. Goes to pay for purchasing of essentials and products that are also added into the care package. Goes for fees and taxes. All of that. So all your money goes straight to the organization. 100%. And as Shaun said, it's usually 140% is what's required to do this, and he covers the other 40%.
Yes.
So
myself and my board, we get nothing. They're absolutely zero for doing what we do. Just enjoy doing it.
If you love America and you love our men and women who are deployed, I'm only asking you for $5. And help out. Help out the people who are helping us and keeping us safe, who volunteered their lives that don't know you to keep you safe. There we go. Let's see. Excellent. Well, all right. All right. Any questions in the chat for Shaun or for Shaun personally? Ladies, he's available.
Yes, if you want an old fat guy, I'm available.
There you go. If you have any questions about the organization, Shaun will answer any of that. If you got any questions about donating, Shaun can answer that. So any questions in the chat, please hit it up. We're gonna stay on for a little bit longer here, at least till I finish my cigar.
Time for Dan to start singing and dancing.
You know what? I'll sing and dance for a 50 spot. I'll sing and dance for a 50 spot. There's a first time for everything, Hermit. There's a first time for everything. For a 50 spot, I'll sing and dance. I will reenact Usher from the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, you're gonna sweat like him too?
The moment I take more than 3 steps, I'll be like that. Let's see. Here we go. From Jack again. Wants to know, do you get cigars out by USO or from other kind of help? I never know how that stuff got shipped out to us.
No. Nothing through USO. Everything I do is through myself through UPS. I've never done anything through USO.
Yeah, Jack. So if you send him an email saying you were looking for some smokes and corn nuts, he'd put together a box. You just give him your address or an address that you could be reached at where you may be deployed or stationed at, and he'll put together a box of cigars and corn nuts for you, and then he'll ship them to you directly.
Yep, that's all you got to do. Just give me your information, what you like, what you don't like, and give me your current APO, AFO, and we'll take care of you.
All right, I won't do Usher. I'll do Alicia Keys. How about that? Yes, I said corn nuts.
And Jack, I think what you're also asking is it legal to send cigars to servicemen and women? And according to our current government, no. So when you get your car package, they're not listed as cigars. They're listed as something else.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just like when I send cigars out, to Canada, it's art supplies.
And that's a big reason why I put so many other things in the box as well, because it just makes sure that they get through it. And in 6 years of doing this, I've only had 5 boxes not make it to where they need to go, which is great. And I'm assuming it was something stupid that usually I don't put Stogies for servicemen on there either. I'll put SFS, but I might have wrote Stogies on it, and somebody higher up saw it and took it. So,
yeah, I put art supplies in there, and then the way I package the cigars up on there, if they run it through a scanner, it's going to look like markers. So that's why I write art supply / markers. So if it goes through a scanner, the way that they're designed and how I have them packaged looks like markers. So that way they go straight through. I have never had a package rejected shipping to Canada, ever.
And that's why even if you don't like licorice, every box has licorice in it. Yeah. the long Twizzlers.
Exactly. It just works. I've only had 2 packages not make it to the people who I ship stuff to, and India and the UAE are the only 2 countries.
Candles are not. It depends on which USPS person I get at the desk when I fill out my thing, because I have put candles and they've rejected it and said it's not allowed to sell or send. But you'd be surprised at the weird stuff that you're not allowed to send. You're not allowed to send hand sanitizer. And you would think hand sanitizer is something they would want if they're in a third world country, but we're not allowed to send hand sanitizer. So,
yeah. And I hate to say this, if any of you are watching Europe, I don't ship to Europe anymore because of the massive regulations that they've put on going into Europe, and they will open boxes in Europe coming from the United States to verify that what's in it is exactly what you say is in it. So, unfortunately, for my European friends who used to get stuff from me, I'm sorry. I'm no longer going to ship to Europe.
I've been lucky. I had the few to Germany and stuff. I haven't had a problem with. Um, I think it was Japan was the one I had the issue where the boxes disappeared. So
There you go. Yeah. Hand sanitizer is equals hazmat because it's alcohol. Has to
right.
be ED toilet or some yes, you gotta put it something. It's something that's not like liquid.
Yeah, I just avoid it anymore. I used to put it in all the time and just not put it down, but I just avoid it because I want to make sure the cigars get through. I don't want them pulling a box just because of a hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
So
The postal workers in the military. Yeah. Now, are they members of the military or are they actual members of the USPS that work at those military postal stations?
huh, I don't know. That's a good question.
I've always kind of wondered that when if I ship something to a military postal address, is is that being delivered by somebody by the USPS or is that just a member of the military who's contracted by the USPS?
I think everything goes to a hub for the military, and the military handles all the delivery from there. So I think they've got to be military, because that's how they keep track of where all the packages are going to different APOs. Um, so I think everything goes to hubs, and then the military handles the delivery from there. So I'm assuming that the postal service is military in the military.
All right, yeah, all right. I figured. I think Look, I figure it's the. I know that on U.S. bases, it's the USPS. That I know because I've worked on. I've worked in enough. I've worked on enough bases and seen the post offices there that those are USPS employees on there. But I didn't. I didn't know stationed overseas if there was the same. If it wouldn't surprise me that it's so screwed up over. It's so screwed up over there because it's the post office. They're constantly fighting with Congress to tell you who is the biggest and who's the biggest screw up entity of the United States government.
Cottage cheese brain that's in the office right now.
Yeah, that's all. Hey, post office says, "No, we're the biggest screw ups. Here's how." And then Congress says, "Hold my beer. Let me show you how we can be the most useless entity of government." And then the post office has to one up Congress, and Congress has to continuously one up the post office. It's a constant fight for the most useless entity of government.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. Yeah, it all depends. For me, so far, I think the worst I've had was I think it was like 6 or 7 weeks. It took them, and it ended up getting forward because it missed their deployment. So it went to where they were, and then ended up getting forwarded back to the states to them once they were back in the states. So I think that was the worst one I ever had.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It can be rough, especially trying to get stuff out and having to time that stuff out on certain deployments and in active war zones. I can see maybe some of that stuff taking a little bit of time to get to where it needs to go.
Especially around the holidays, because those are big times for me. Easter and 4th of July and Thanksgiving, Christmas. Um, they get a lot of packages, so they're dealing with more packages. So when usually I have to send it out at least a couple weeks ahead to make sure they get them.
No one ever said the government was organized. Well, yes, that's true. It is not organized.
I wish I had their vacation days. I,
Yes, today was a holiday.
uh,
That's right. As if government employees don't get enough days off.
Yeah, they get like a third of the year off.
We don't get any days off.
Nope. When I'm not doing regular work, I'm doing this, and that's
Right.
my
Well,
kids are always like,
we work
yeah, it's
5. There
always
is no day
something.
off.
And I'm not to get political. Sorry, I am a little bit, but I laughed the other day when the Congress is going on vacation for 2 weeks during this whole thing that's going on overseas, and Biden, who's taken 40% of his time that he's been in office, has been on vacation, said, "How dare they go on vacation for 2 weeks?" And I just laughed. I'm like, "Wow, seriously, 40% of your fucking term has been on vacation, dude." Eat
I know.
ice cream.
I honestly wish I got paid all the holiday days of actual holidays.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't get. I get paid for 7 holidays. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
And if you're like me and my company, you got to work the day before and the day after to get paid for that holiday. You can't take a long weekend and get paid for the holiday.
Oh,
So these guys get paid whether they're there or not.
yeah. They pay us for 7 holidays, and then the rest of the holidays that are not part of the 7, that's just another day. It's as if, not like today. Today's a regular day. You don't get today off. Nobody was off today unless you took today off on a vacation day. Yeah, I don't get that. Wish
No,
did, but I usually like working the holidays that are, the 7 holidays that they give us. Would they pay us to be off on? Oh, I love working those days because it's double time and a half.
oh yeah,
I love it. I get my 8 hours of holiday pay plus my regular pay, and it's usually an extra day for me. So that becomes overtime. So it becomes double time and a half. You can't,
oh
can't get it. What's up, Otis? Good to
yeah.
see you,
You're
brother.
making doctor money at that point.
Yeah, yeah. I wish. I wish. No, don't work like that. All right, reminder to everybody: donations are still being accepted. There, it's scrolling across the screen, man. If you want to get in, look, $5 is really all you need. $5. Couple of giveaways that are going to go down for some of the higher donations out there. One, my accessory sponsor Xifie is donating this 5-piece humidor set. That is going down. The highest donation is going to get a box of Segovias donated by Art from Segovia de Esteli. And any donations of 250 or more are going to get an autographed box from Art at Segovia de Esteli. So some great presents for those donating. And if you donate $5, that's all we're asking for. $5. That's not, that $5 will go a long way in helping out. And again, you're supporting America. You're supporting our troops. You're supporting those brave men and women who are deployed with $5. That's not asking a lot.
It's really not, guys. One
It's really
cigar,
not.
$5, whatever. Everything helps.
And of course, if you would like to donate cigars, here comes the email on the scroll right there. Just send an email that you're interested in donating cigars, and Shaun will take care of you on what you need to do to get the cigars out to them. If you're watching on any of the platforms, down in the description, everything that's on the scroll is in the description if it's moving too fast for you. There you go.
And again, Daniel, thank you so much for having me on, brother.
Oh, man, it's awesome. You went shopping for food today. That's the highlight. Well, yeah, that's usually a good highlight of a day is food. You need that. You need that nourishment out there. So, yeah, we definitely, let's see, Ricky smoked weed all day. Okay.
Oh my goodness!
Trying to. Well,
Too much information.
JC got paid today, so there you go. There you go. That means you got $5 that you can donate to Stogies for Servicemen.
There you go.
Not asking for a lot of money, man. $5 goes a long way. A long way. And Friday, I'll get a list of everybody who donated from Shaun, and then I will contact all the winners individually on what they won. The only thing that will be delayed out is the number one. Whoever had the highest donation, your prize will be delayed out until next month, because I will pick your prize up personally in Vegas from Arturo when I'm out there, and I will bring them back and ship them. But other than that, everything else will ship. Everything else will ship next week.
You rock, brother.
All right, we'll give it. We'll stay on a couple more minutes. Make sure everybody can. Who wants to donate can. Give some time. Plus, we'll do Friday. That way, it'll allow people who are catching the replay or who are getting the replay over on Rumble on Wednesday. Give them time if they watch this and they want to donate as well.
Everything helps, guys, and appreciate it. Everything goes towards what we do.
HV Cigar Factory, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Otis, if you could do CashApp or Venmo, it's preferred. But PayPal, I can get to you if you want to DM me.
I got the PayPal down in the description there, Otis.
Okay.
It's scrolling right now. There's the PayPal right there at Soylent Green 72. Also, Otis, in the description, I've got all that information also in the description if you want to donate. Hermit, you want me to send? I don't have any more stickers left, but I will. I'll send you something. Here, I'll send you something right now. My love, thank you for being here. There you go, Hermit.
It's the gift that keeps on giving, Brian.
It's a gift that keeps on giving. Look, people die to get my love, so I'm providing it to you. Sure, Otis, I understand. Here, Otis, here. Let me put this in here. Let me write this in the chat for you. There you go, Otis. I put it in the chat. There you go.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Otis. That's awesome. So there you go. I'll even post this up on the screen there just in case anybody who's watching there wants to see PayPal. There's a bigger version of the PayPal. On there. Yeah, this has been a great time, and a reminder that don't make you go old school. I'm giving you love. You couldn't have. That is priceless, my friend. That is priceless. And a reminder. A reminder here. Some of the gifts for some of the higher donations. One is going to come from my accessory sponsor, Xifie. This 5-piece humidor has a hydrometer on it, as well as a humidifier, glycol, a cutter, a stand, and an ashtray, all in one. So that's an awesome gift right there. Beautiful humidor. And then Arturo from Segovias de Esteli will give the highest, highest donation will get a box of Segovias from Art, which will be delayed shipping off until after next month when I get back from Vegas, because I will get those personally picked up from Art in Vegas. And if you donate over 250, you'll get an autographed box from Arturo. So that's pretty cool. And if you've not had Segovia de Esteli, man. Oh, there we go. You'll need a bunch of these. And
if you can't do 250, do 5.
Do 5. $5. Yeah. I'm not asking for a whole lot there. Hey,
yes,
first off, I wasn't scared of the stuff you were saying there, Hermit. All right. First off, it was the context of the way you were saying it. And this face, it's the face of trust in the media. All right. So, yes, I had to make sure if somebody screenshotted that, it wasn't in there. All right. First off. Because had I gotten caught up in anything you said, I wouldn't be able to do all this great stuff I do for you. See, so in a way, it's my way of helping you out because I can do all these awesome giveaways and stuff. Exactly. Yes, Xifie is legit. They make great stuff. Of course, you know, I got my V-cut triple torch lighter that I use all the time. Yeah, they're awesome. I'll probably I'll throw in a lighter too to somebody as well in there, and maybe I'll toss in some cigars as well for some of the people in some of the donations that have you guys come in. You know, I'll take care of a few of you people out there. I'm sure that's an inside joke that I don't get, but knowing Hermit, I'm pretty sure that's funny as hell.
Yeah, there's a few stories with Hermit.
I love Hermit. He's a funny dude. My first interaction with him was watching him and his boy with their potato gun. Like in 2021. And I thought, homemade potato gun, now that's cool as shit.
Her makes some more unique things these days with wood. He makes a wooden butt plug with a cigar rest in it.
I've seen that one. I've seen that one. All right. Shaun, anything you'd like to promote before we close out the evening?
No, I think we're good, brother. Just get out there, buy from your boutique cigars, try them out, try new people. Toro, Caldwell, Foundation, Nova, Belladama, Fuerte Libre. They're all amazing. Tempeno. Give them a shot. Try them out. They all help me. So you go help them.
There you go. They're also all great brands out there, which is awesome. Man, well, you guys in the chat.
They're crazy, man.
Man, you guys, the last couple of weeks in the chat have been, you guys, there's such a major difference between the YouTube chat and the Facebook chat. Okay, the Facebook chat seems to they're like in it and asking great questions, and they're all professional. The YouTube chat the last couple of weeks has gone off the rail. They've got their own thing going on out there. I love it though. Don't get me wrong, I love it, man. You guys, I having a serious conversation, and then I see half the conversations going on, and I'm just like, I'm trying not to laugh. I love it.
Thanks, Brian. You too.
Tomorrow night, Raw Cigar Reviews returns over on my IG Live. My guest co-host, the beautiful Brandy Wheat from her cigar closet, And we've got the great Vlad from Psalm Cigars. He has dropped his brand new stick, and you're going to get the first-hand review from Brandy and myself tomorrow night. Will be awesome time.
Cool.
Next Monday night, makeup show. Nick from El Mago Cigars will be joining me. That will be the show he was supposed to be on last month, and then he double booked himself. So,
all right.
Yeah. So hopefully he didn't double book himself again for this Monday night. So coming Monday night, we're really looking forward to talk to Nick. I really want to know why all of his cigars come in tubos. That's what I want to know. I want to know why he puts everything in tubos. But I got some great shows coming up for the rest of the month of February and for most of March, because I'm going to be gone for PCA. So you're going to have to go a couple weeks without seeing this mug. But got a lot of shows coming out on Tuesday night over the next 2 months, too. Brandy's actually been busting her butt and booking some guests. So you're going to get more Tuesday night shows coming out from us. So super excited about those shows as well. So that's
awesome.
it, everybody. Before we close out again, please donate to Stogies for Servicemen. It's an amazing, awesome charity. The organization puts together personalized boxes for each soldier that reaches out, and they ship them out. You know, it's not a mass shipment that's going out and it gets picked through before it gets down. These are individually packaged for each individual member of the military. So your $5 goes a long, long, long way. If you want to donate cigars, please send an email or shoot Shaun a DM over on Instagram, and he can get you all the information that you need for sending cigars over to him, and he'll make sure that they get packaged up with love going out to one of our soldiers. And, of course, a couple of the giveaways that we got going on for some of the higher donations. I'm going to put together a Xifie lighter for somebody, so somebody will get a nice. They just came out with a couple brand new lighters that are awesome. I'll throw one of those in. Also, this 5-piece Humidor set also will go out, and the highest donation will get a box of Segovias, courtesy of Arturo from Segovia de Esteli, and any donation that comes in over $250 will get an autographed box from Arturo from Segovia de Esteli, and that prize will ship out at the end of next month when I get back from Vegas, and I will get those personally from Art. Okay, so that is it for tonight, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Shaun, I really appreciate you coming on, man. I do.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much for all you do for the men and women of our armed forces, man. I know they appreciate it, and thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thank you for the platform, brother. Seriously, thank you.
All right, guys, we will see some of you guys tomorrow night over on IG. Otherwise, we'll see you next Monday night. Take care. Be safe out there. Don't do anything Shaun and I wouldn't do, because we're sweet and innocent boys, and we'll see you later. Everybody,